First of all, darling, you need to get it together, because what is this? Explain in English.
America, explain! Explain!
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, SA, and welcome to the fam. If you are a returning subscriber, well, thank you for coming back. You like better thing, obviously. So today's video, we're going to be covering Darling Hair. Now, Darling is a company that sells extensions, weave, and attachments for hair in Nigeria. Lately, and by lately I mean for the past at least a year or so, they have been advertising very aggressively. So I decided to do a haul to find out what all the hype is about, and I bought a lot of things. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of what I got. I don't really wear wave. I don't wear wigs. I know that I've never ever worn them before, but I just don't wear them anymore. I prefer to embrace more Afrocentric styles or just wear my own hair. So this to me was an opportunity to practice doing my hair myself, because I do like this hair I did myself. It's about 2 weeks old now, going on, no, it's 3 weeks old, but I've redone a lot of them at the front because I did it too loose and it was starting to slip. So I had to redo a lot of them at the front and at the back. So this was an opportunity for me to have good stock of hair on hand in case I wanted to do any style or just try out different styles that I like to do. How was it? We'll find out. So I bought several of Darling products and I'm mortified. Let's first start with this one. This kinky Afro kinky hair, I got it in two colors, the black and the gold color, and there are 4 packs of hair on my head. Now, from those 4 packs, this is how much hair I lost from this hair. Mind you, this is not all the hair that was lost. This is just the one I was able to gather. Some ended up in the bin, some ended up under my bed, some ended up on the floor, you know, in the dustbin, everywhere. So this was all the ones I managed to catch. I caught this from brushing out the hair. This hair was so hard that I had to brush through every single one, every single piece, and put oil, my hair wax / oil mix on it to make it smooth enough for me to braid with, because it was so, I initially started braiding it just like that, but it would tangle upon itself, tangle in my hair. It was just tangle galore. So I decided that I would be brushing each and every one before putting it in my hair, because it was that matted, that tangling. And for some odd reason, they decided to use 300,000 rubber bands on each hair. Each hair had rubber band on it, and then they were rubber banded together, and they came with a small hair ties, yeah. So it came with tiny hair ties on them, which was good and fine with me. But why did it have to come with so many rubber bands? Each single strand had a rubber band on it, then had rubber bands attaching each of them to each other. It was crazy. And these are how many rubber bands I got from all the packs that I used on my head, of which, mind you, these are again only the rubber bands I was able to save. A lot of them ended up in dustbin because they were breaking. They were not particularly strong rubber bands anyway, so they were breaking, ripping. I was throwing them about, so they ended up on the floor, on the bed. When I stepped around, I put them in the bin. So these are the ones that I managed to save that were in good or fairly good condition. I feel like it is so wasteful and unnecessary. It didn't make the process of doing the hair better. In fact, it made it harder, because the rubbers were tied upon each other and round and round, and to just get them off was very hard to do without snapping them or cutting them with scissors. This hair was horrible to do. It was so horrible. It hurt my fingers. When I make my hair, I like to sit down on my bed, so I was using my toes to like hold onto the attachment while I brush it out. and it was so rough. I tell you, so rough that two of the toes that I used to do that ended up getting inflamed the very next day or 2 days after. They were so inflamed from using this hair. So that's just giving you a bit of an idea how very rough this hair is. Like, I've used kinky hair before. They tend to be rough. That's the whole point of it. But nobody, and it's supposed to mimic African hair or Afro hair, but I promise you, they don't. My hair is sort of rough, but not nearly ever, not even a little bit as rough as this hair is. My hair doesn't break brushes. Yes, my hair doesn't actually. I know people like have this assumption that all Afro textured hair is fake and kinky and breaks brushes, and my hair doesn't break brushes. But this ish broke my paddle brush, my brand new paddle brush that I've been using for only about a month. It broke it. Let me show you. This is my paddle brush. As you can see the one missing. It wasn't missing before. Snapped it in half. So I had to just pull it out of the brush so that it wouldn't, damage my hair the next time I choose to use the paddle brush. The only pro that I would say about this one is that it looks good, at least from what I can see. You tell me, does it look good to you? Because to me it looks good, but the suffering that came with it was purely unnecessary. Now the next one I'll talk about is the one I actually did first, and that was the spring twist curly one that I first used to do crochet braids, and after then I used it to do passion twists. The crochet braids, same thing. It was horrible to use. Very, very sharp, very, very strong and coarse and tangly. That's the biggest issue I had with that one, was that it was super, super tangly. As I was taking each and every one directly out of the pack, they were already tangling. Installing it into my hair, they were already tangling. By the time I was done doing the crochet braids, it took me about a day to do. By the time I was done doing the crochet braids, there were certain lumps in the back that had already started to mat up instantly. I hadn't showered, I hadn't done anything in it. Just the day of installation, it was already matting up at the back. I don't know how long this lasted, but I think I ended up taking it down after a week or maybe 10 days or so. I don't think I used it up to a week because it was so tangly that I felt like I looked rough, and it was ridiculous for me to keep it on. So I took it out, and then I used it to do my passion twists, which were better. They look better, but yeah, it was still tangling up even as I was doing my passion twist with it. So far I've only used two, this one and the one I used for my passion twist, and I'll have to give this one, I'll give a 3/10 because it looks very, very good, but the suffering I had to go through to get it installed, it wasn't worth it. it was not worth it. So I'm going to give this one a 3, and then the one I used to do my passion twist was so horrible, so tangly. I'm going to have to give it a 2/10. That's my rating for it. It was pretty gruesome stuff. My closing note is, darling, please spend more money on improving your product quality. Black women deserve, and Nigerian women to be more specific, they deserve good products. If we're going to spend so much money I know this is actually not that expensive though. They were more on the cheaper side of hair extensions, but still, if you can afford such great advertising, and your advertising is great, okay, your advertising is good and it's everywhere. There are different varieties of advertisements and they are everywhere. If you can spend that amount on your marketing, please spend it on product development, because this is nothing to write home about. We deserve better than this. Will I be purchasing anything from Darling? I don't think so. I'm going to use up everything that I already bought. You know the gist, you know how I do my things. I'm going to use it up, but I don't think I'll be repurchasing. I'm just going to keep to good old-fashioned expression and keep the drama to a minimum until these people can actually show me that they have improved in their product quality. So thank you all for watching. That'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, and I just want to say thank you guys very much for 1,000 subscribers. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Like, you guys don't know how much it means to me. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks for 1,000 subscribers. When I get to 5,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a promo and a giveaway, so just stick around for that. Just keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and we'll keep the fun going. Let me know what else you'd like me to review in the comment section below, and I'll see you later.